And I have another guest, Ihor Samunenkov, a great talent, young player who is steadily climbing towards the top. Ihor, welcome.
Thank you.
And congratulations for winning European Teams Championship. Your win versus Luke McShane was very important, and yeah, it's, I believe, something you're already very proud of.
Thank you. Yeah, probably is the biggest achievement yet.
Yeah, so Ukraine has won the European teams. You were playing on the last board almost all matches, if I'm not mistaken.
8, yeah, 8 out of 9.
8. How was it tough to convert versus Luke, because it was very complicated. This Petrov defense, then he was sacrificing, then your king needed to march there. It was under a big pressure.
Yeah, well, I was surprised then that the game was pretty accurate by me, I guess. Well, I was just trying to concentrate as much as I can in the game. Basically, I knew the idea that I can take the pawn on h5. I analyzed some position like this, so it was easier for me to go for this, because if you don't know, like, it looks pretty much scary, especially in such a decisive game. And then, yeah, I got the chance, and probably I keep it until the end.
Yeah, you were sitting next to Kovalenko. He did a fantastic job.
Yeah, sure.
Was it inspiring to share the spot with that kind of player?
Yeah, of course. It was a privilege for me to share the stage with our team, with every player. It was the first experience for me to play for the team, and I'm really glad that it was like this.
Very good, Ihor. Now you're playing for a Hungarian team, Nagykanizsai. They are very strong. Yesterday was a very tough match. Pavel Elyanov played a fantastic game versus Mamedyarov. You were resting today, but you played for four games, right?
4 games, yeah.
2 wins and 2 draws?
2 draws, yeah.
Okay. So today we can just briefly check. Today you won the match. Your favorites, Vladimir Fedoseev, won the game. Have you followed?
Yeah, I followed some of them, yeah.
Yeah, and the last game finished. It's Robert Markus. He just made a draw. We can maybe check how for you is, for example, to play in the same playing hall next to Gukesh, next to all those top stars. Is this inspiring?
Yeah, of course it's inspiring, but I already had some tournaments like this, especially like 2 Grand Swiss, so I'm already comfortable probably with this.
That's very good. Let's check. We have some games in progress. For example, Parham versus Rapport. So these are probably the most entertaining 2 of them. Yeah, they are like really interesting to follow. Rapport acts like he's about to resign, but still moves are coming.
Still moves are playing, yeah.
Whom do you train with? Who is your main coach at the moment, if you can reveal this?
Yeah, well, I'm training with Alexander Chernin from the Aspara Foundation. We train with him, and well, also I can say that I had some trainings with Pavel Elyanov, who is currently playing in our team also.
Yeah, it's a mix. It's a Hungarian team, but as you said, you're playing, and Elyanov is playing. Markus is playing at World Junior list. I think we will provide you that detail. You are in top 20 now. You are thinking when you climb a bit more.
Yep. Probably.
Yeah. So what's your plan for, like, where do you see yourself in a year?
Well, in a year probably.
What would satisfy you, for example?
Probably
which kind of rating?
Probably to be like 26, 30, 40, like to be pretty much confident about 2600.
Okay, fair enough. Let's discuss a bit this position. What do you think was the problem? Why Parham is spending so much time in the current situation?
Well, probably he won't like to convert it in the easiest way with some dynamic moves. Like it's a small problem that he has to protect the b2 pawn, so he cannot really move the rook. Okay, he played knight e7 with already some checks ideas like queen h8, queen j8, then should be a mate somewhere. And for black, it's now really hard to defend. For example, if he moves king g7,
Okay, let's show it. So king g7.
probably there are moves like queen e6,
Mm-hmm.
which shows good.
Creating some threats.
Yeah,
Queen f7, and then
queen e7. For example, now knight f5.
knight f5,
check.
and that should be something, right?
Yeah, king f8 already, queen h6 probably.
Mm-hmm.
Or queen
This-
e7 actually is the easiest. Then
Yeah.
trade and knight
Yes,
e6.
yes, yes. This is a nice touch, because when king comes, there is a fork, and yeah, if he goes, yeah, that's basically this wins on spot. So here instead of queen f7, it's probably already bad. How about, yeah, it's actually now
And
a
also
good
rook
question.
Rook f1 was also
Rook
now.
f1 is threatening. This is the main issue. So some queen d4, rook f1 probably.
Queen f3 actually. And
Yeah,
second
yeah. It's
e7.
even better double attack. This is something also which is cool to share. That this wins on spot. So knight e7 was probably actually winning move. Maybe
Yeah,
we will
it's
see a handshake.
probably it's nice outpost on e7 actually.
Yeah,
Not much to do for black probably.
yeah. Which is the move actually, just to prolong the battle. But king e8. Okay, he's made a move. King g7.
It's in the
And
game,
now
yeah?
this queen e6, right?
Probably, I think.
We have some old position, but this is the current position.
He gave a check on c3, no? As I see on the left screen. King g7, queen
Yeah,
c3, I guess.
okay. Queen c3.
Also pretty much.
So after queen f6.
Queen c6 probably. And you can't really defend it normally. Or queen c8 even better probably.
Mm-hmm.
Then queen g8 is also a threat, yeah.
And you cannot protect everything. Rook b8 allows queen d7. Okay, so after queen c3, knight f6 has been played, and
Now he can even move the rook to d1, for example, to trade
Mhm.
d7 if he wants.
mm-hmm.
Or some knight d5.
knight d5
stuff.
keeping the pin.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about this.
Queen maybe again somewhere to attack the rook.
Or queen e5.
Mm-hmm. Queen e5. How about queen? Okay, he will go rook d7 on queen c6 probably, or
Yeah, I think.
and then knight d5 maybe then. But okay, still. Okay, it's interesting. Now it's sort of matter of character and style. Which one?
Yeah.
Rook d1 sounds like an interesting to bring the rook, but someone would, yeah, hold it on b1 because probably queen and knight can win anyway with the d pawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, potential.
Yeah, it's an interesting moment. Have you played maybe versus Parham or Richard?
Against Parham, I played at some time with Tuesdays, I guess,
Mhm.
like 2 times. And against Richard, probably not, I guess.
Yeah, because I'm asking what would be your strategy, because they are super aggressive. Your style is a little bit more like solid, right?
Yeah.
So, and those guys, they tend, to create problems all the time.
Yeah, so then probably my strategy would be to play even more solid with them.
Mhm. Yes, every exchange is not bad.
Yeah, like this. But then with black, of course, it's harder.
Yeah.
But nowadays, still with black, there is a lot of.
And how about, because they are saying that chess is tough to win, suddenly you see some players who are complaining in terms of getting advantage, and then comes guy like Parham or even Richard, and then there is a huge possibility of winning. So it's connected with the character, not just with openings.
For sure, because if both players like playing this style, then the game can be
Mhm.
pretty much interesting. And for example, in some tournaments where players are like wants to win pretty much, we can see a lot of decisive games. Like weekends, these tournaments are mostly really nice to watch. So
I'm not sure. Are you the one who got invitation for World Cup?
no, I
Not.
didn't.
So you played Grand Swiss,
Yeah.
and how was that experience? What actually touched you the most there?
Probably the result
Mhm.
because I played already in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Then it didn't go that smoothly, but now with more experience, probably that's what helped me the most.
Yeah, let's just update this live board because it's wrong. So not to confuse you, this is the current position. We can see on the screen. So Queen F5, interesting.
Just decided to take even more.
Yes.
It's also a nice way.
Yeah.
And Black played Queen F4.
So Queen is on F4, right? It seems that Black at least improved for a moment, but I still cannot believe that
Yeah.
this can be holdable, right?
Shouldn't be, but I think like the thing is that the position here is not about the pawns; it's more
Mhm.
about the king position. So probably Black improved slightly, but still, it's shouldn't be enough.
Yeah, now this is the question of this energy and concentration.
Yeah. It's already like which hour of play. So
Mhm. Okay, it's a little bit easier for Richard because now he's sort of lost and he's trying to make some either only moves or moves which looks that he's doing something.
sure.
Here it seems that he coordinated. If we go back like few moves ago, it looked much worse.
Yes.
Suddenly we have some coordination around.
Yes.
I recall the game of course Parham versus Abdusatorov last year. That was a really like fabulous game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know is it possible that again he misplayed it, but I would be very, very surprised. And it's also an important game because they are leading. Darda won versus Morzin.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I don't know, have you seen the game? But Darda showed it in the studio. It was so smooth win with the black pieces,
Yeah.
which I was a bit shocked.
Are you like Queen D8, Queen B6
Yeah,
maneuver? It
yeah.
was really good. Yeah.
So Queen C3 back, just saying, if you start pushing your pawn, anyway your king is weak, so I'm not afraid of it.
Yeah. Then White can just try to play knight D5
Mhm.
and convert it to some rook endgame because they already have too much pawns.
Yeah, but an interesting one. Let's stroll around a bit. What do we have? Let's see Ivic versus Grandilius. It was a really complicated game. Grandilius is playing super well. If you played against some of those players, you just update me.
Yeah, I played against both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Against which I played the Grand Swiss last. I drew. And against Niels, I played the European individual classical also last time, and I also drew against him.
Yeah, you're rock solid, and those two players are quite entertaining as well. If they're white or sometimes even with black, but they play to fight, so it's it's an interesting chess what they do. But here it seems that white is too active, right? For black to convert this passer.
Yes, probably it's going to be hard because it's hard to imagine how black can push the pawn
further, right? If you push a5, okay, first of all there is...
Oh, I can even play king d7, and after bishop b6 just go back to c6. And there is no way for bishop to escape.
So a5?
Yeah, and king d7.
Oh.
And just king c6.
This is a nice perpetual, which might happen.
Yeah, potentially.
That's basically it. So, and just check deck. Okay, this is possible to misplay. Have you played some of them?
Yeah, probably both of them in some blitz, I guess.
Okay,
online.
in the classical one.
No.
So it's slightly unpleasant, but usually deck, when he's worse, he's defending very well.
Right.
But it's sometimes trouble Black probably did maximum to make life of white harder. Okay, let's stay with Parham a little bit to see if something will happen immediately. Rook d7. Let's go back with, yeah, we can also go full screen. Regarding your personal career, yeah, you did a lot already, becoming grandmaster. What would like you point out? Maybe you had those results in youth categories. What is something besides this European team title which you are proud the most?
It's hard to say. I hope that the proudest moments will go probably further, but yeah, as I already said, the Europeans was the most proudest for me at the moment, but the Grand Swiss also. Yeah.
What was the exact result at Grand Swiss?
At Grand Swiss, I scored probably I have to remember 6 out of 11 probably.
Not in Ponomarev style, all draws? No.
No. I won last 2 games.
Against?
Won against Sarana and against Puranik.
Okay, Sarana is okay. He was playing really bad there, but anyway, he's a really tough opponent. So I believe that.
Sure, yeah.
That was a good thing. So G4 just played.
Yeah, he's trying to push.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, the evaluation engine is of course totally winning, but still, you need to work a bit.
Yeah, because the squares around the black king are covered with the knight, so queen c8 doesn't really give that much. Then white needs to find the way.
What do you expect him to do now?
It's hard to say. Probably I would still consider some of that.
Okay,
attacks the rook.
There is also
c6.
nice c6, but then this requires a lot of calculation. Knight e5, then I'm pushing.
Yeah, actually probably that's
something which actually springs my mind.
Yeah, I like knight 6 because knight 8 is also a big threat then.
Yeah, so knight c6 would be my main candidate, but he's calculating, he's getting long time. 2 minutes on the clock, it's not so simple. Knight d5. That was also
logical.
Yeah. Yeah, with knights off the board, and when black loses a chance for a check, then white will always find a way to, I think, to win it. Okay, so Rapport is thinking, okay, after queen d6, we need to calculate, but rook f1 should be decisive, just to show this. So queen d6, rook f1, this was actually the point. And if queen d5, queen c3, king, if goes here, then yeah, this should, oh no, hang on.
Square on each one is covered then, yeah.
Yeah, so what should I do? Some smart move now.
Like rook e1?
I was thinking about rook e1, but maybe I'm misplaying.
I think it can be good.
Yes, rook e1, but maybe this is there anything better? Probably not.
Yeah, because if I take with the rook, then king e7. That's
so queen e7, and if rook, king goes here, then it should be simpler. Yeah, rook e1.
And rook e7.
Yeah, so he needs to go here, and then this rook e1. And if rook g7, rook e8, probably.
Then queen h4, probably grab the pawn.
In the process. Yeah, and something.
Yeah, should
no
be.
need to.
But actually after king f7, I'm wondering, after rook e7 take, there is some endgames which can be a draw.
This is actually drawn.
Yeah, I
If
think.
king is here, this is drawn with this stalemate motive. I know this.
But probably king will not be there.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But still, it's pretty clear then.
We have a move. Okay, he took. Let's go
Yes.
full screen. I love this situation. Let's see. Parham is calculating. Of course, he needs to take with f6. The thing is, we know that there is like winning advantage, but he might get a bit confused.
Sure.
So queen takes f6 will be played.
Should be, yeah. Yeah, he took with the queen.
Mhm. King g8 will follow. King g8 and rook e1, huh? If rook b8,
Then probably queen g6.
queen g6, king h8.
And just take probably, at least.
Yeah. The thing is that he can take the g pawn and then always.
But I'm wondering, could rook c1 be more accurate? Because then in the same variation after king f7, like I can do something else, not to exchange the rooks, and
Correct. So Ihor is speaking about this position. So if I go rook e1, rook g7, here we went to this final position, and king f7 was forcing king e7, rook
Yeah.
e7. And here in this scenario with rook c1, hang on. So rook c1, rook g7, rook c8, king h7. Now, of course, rook c7 wins
It's
the
just
spot.
winning.
So this is actually the point. Rook c1 or e1. What do you expect? c1.
okay, c1.
Yes. Very good. Yeah, but this is also typical technique as a chess grandmaster professional. So you first you see one line, and then you're trying to use this knowledge
Yeah.
to find an improvement. Rook b8 maybe forced.
Again, we can switch to queen g6
Yeah,
and take
yeah,
the
queen
pawn.
g4, and then some h file will be decisive,
Yeah.
and also rook will be hanging.
Mhm.
Richard is aware, and Parham as well, that the job is done. Just to briefly check, has something changed in Deak's game? And Ivic, yeah, they're probably repeating. And Deak, okay. Some has been changed. Yeah, but white is safe. So rook b. Hang on, rook b3. Okay, white is on the move. So rook b3 is a threat.
Yes,
Some
probably.
edge. No, this is h4 is not good.
I think
So maybe king. No.
probably he can like move the rook to f3, for example, just to make sure that the third file is.
So he made h4. Actually, this is also now. I thought that black gives check.
On b3.
Yeah.
Probably he loses the pawn, yeah,
Yes.
but still should be.
He stay with king e4, right?
Mhm.
Sacks the h pawn, and then move around. This should be quite a simple draw. Let's just show it. So after queen b3, I don't know, king e4 takes on g3 or takes on h4, never mind. And we are in this kind of position. And now what white waits with the rook or king d3? Just stays. Maybe king d3 and there is no chance to do anything. King f3 maybe even more precise.
Yeah, because black cannot really
Rooks, this pawn's endgame, right?
yeah, bring the king, and yeah, pawn endgames are also sometimes could be a draw.
Yeah, okay, now some time the position will be stuck, although Parham is there to win. Maybe it's a moment that we showed you an interview of one very known grandmaster, coach, captain of Netherlands team, Jan Smens, and Ihor, thanks for joining. Good luck in your next games.
Thank you very much.
Everybody, welcome.